Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Guess what? It's snowing. Snow, snow, snow. I could feel it was on its way. Anyway, I've taken a video for you so that you can see the snow. Little solitude deck chair there. A sun lounger, I believe. It's snowing. We have snow. Okay. I want to put this phone on charge. So we have snow. What else do we have? We have a tea shop here. A little a tea shop. It's not even a tea shop, it's a toy store. And I'm trying to light the candle and it won't stay alight. Okay. It's lacking in oxygen. So I'm going to try one more time because I got excited about doing your video and I forgot to, let's just get this done. Do you think it's going to stay lit? It's an oil burner as well, so it's got some scent in there, but it keeps extinguishing itself. Anyway, good morning. It's Friday morning and we have snow. Snow, snow, snow. Let us do a reading. Okay. Oh, I feel like we're going to do a head, heart, and physical reading. And a physical. Let's get physical, physical. Well, we can kind of have a look at what's going on within the mind. What's the mind up to? Let's just ask that question first. The mind is strength. And I feel that there's strength in numbers. This is about collaborating. And it's the masculine and feminine energy here together. So what's going on in the mind? We're seeing as the feminine here seems to be trying to prise the lion's mouth open. I'd like to say that you're talking about things over in your mind. It's very much more of an encouraging energy from the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Yeah, I was going to say he's coming around. Coming around again. Okay, what's that song? So don't mind if I fall apart. Dee 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 dee, broken hearts. So I feel like this is this a divine masculine who's finding it hard to talk? And he's worried about falling apart. Well, we have the Knight of Pentacles, so he is someone that would have thought about this, his approach. I just like the fact that it's sunshiny skies. I like that. I like the colours of the sky here. It looks like it's a continuation. So the Cowardly Lion, and then transforming into the Knight of Pentacles, someone who's stable, strong, and knowing what they're wanting. But I feel like this is more of an expression of the thoughts. Okay, we'll get one more card. Okay, divine masculine, taking a leap of faith here. So because I said it was like a continuation, I felt like the grass was continuing over. And then we kind of hit this, do we say a brick wall? We've hit a cliff. So this is about turning back on yourself. I felt like this continuation. Oh, belly's rumbling. Let's, I can see Mr. Know-it-all, the King of Swords, and I adore you. Let's have a look at what the Channel of Love cards would like to say about what's going on within the mind. It's that King of Swords energy here. I feel this energy of actually throwing yourself like into work, but it all seems to come back to a discussion that you need to have. And that's why you kind of you've hit a brick wall, because you're doing everything that you're needing to do, but you're avoiding a discussion. Okay, avoidance. Mr. Dependable, so he would have sent out the knights, the King of Pendables. The King of Pendables, pending. What's pending? Something's still pending. So definitely about waiting for the right time to take that leap of faith. What's pending? Are you dependable? But there's something that's pending here. And it's driving him nuts. Only because the KP takes me to KP nuts. So it's kind of driving him nuts. And we're talking about the mind here. So, something that you want to get off of your chest. He's like puffing his chest out here. I actually feel like he's proud like a peacock. So speaking about maybe achievements, accomplishments, something that you've overcome. Hit this brick wall, and then it's like you retraced your steps. And you could see I want to say that you haven't been very dependable. You're through the veil of illusion. Okay, that's the World card. So you're seeing the world from a completely different perspective. And I feel like everything is depending. Everything's depending on what you see. But I feel like you've got a fresh vision here. Happily ever after. So it's very much feeling as if the Divine Masculine. So there's communication here with the Divine Feminine. This is Mystic. And this is about the Divine Masculine actually. It's all depending upon whether or not the Divine Masculine can be depended upon. I think he can be dependable. Because it feels like he keeps backtracking. He hits a wall. And I feel like then maybe there's a different approach. But I feel like the approach that's needed, as Jasper just let us know, is communication. Is it communication? Yeah, I thought so. How are you doing? It's snowing. What do you think to that? Okay, you get comfy. I feel like this is about the Divine Masculine feeling comfortable with the Divine Feminine. I adore you and overjoyed. It's been feeling mischievous. Frazzled. Too much thinking about it and flirtatious. So very much the Divine Masculine is flirtating. He's flirting with the idea of this devil. The devil's in there. Mental conflict. The devil would definitely come in with the fears. Make you question yourself. Okay. Let's have a look at the random cards. What would they like to say about the headspace? And it looks like it's the Divine Masculine. Well, Divine Feminine, it looks like you're tapping into the Divine Masculine via your thoughts. What do you think about it? Envy and easy. The Divine Masculine is envious of you because you're making it come over as if it's like really easy to discuss your emotions, how you feel, to speak logically and maturely. So he's envious of this. He doesn't feel as if he has that skill. Like he hasn't developed it yet. And a joke. Okay, I feel like there's this immature energy of the Fool coming through here, as in not really knowing what approach to. You know when you're kind of embarrassed or you don't know what to say, sometimes you can just giggle. It just comes across as being very immature. 11-11 here. Okay. I want to say Divine Masculine is seeing the signs. seeing as 11's come up. Also, it's the Four of Wands. That's a true match there. Okay. Legs 11 wants to come out. Get your legs out. So I'm feeling like he's feeling proud here. Okay. What else do we have that we can play with? Now let's have a look at the magical unicorns. I know nothing stays the same, but if you're willing to play the game, I'll be coming around again. Okay. So, that song just seems to be coming through in the mind, so. Love heals fear. Oh, it's like I wanted to, it felt like I had to like gasp before my breath then. It was like, love heals fear. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. Okay, I feel like your love, Divine Feminine, and this fear here, I feel is coming through the Divine Masculine. It's like the Divine Masculine's like transformed from like a lion into a lioness here, and you've got the unicorn. Unless this is you, Divine Feminine, the lioness. You tame the lion. The unicorn here, I feel that's about being curious. For one, why I said about turning into a lioness, it was like the Divine Masculine feels as if, you know, he's not really acting like the King of Pentacles, being very dependable. He's a bit of a coward here. And I felt like the unicorn here could be like actually just experiencing and wanting to delve further into the mystical, magical realms. And he's wanting your assistance, but he's afraid. Let's look at love heals fear. I feel like you are the one that's healing the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. See here with the first card. Jasper, could you stay on my lap, please, darling? Good boy. We get there. Step by step. Okay. People who are angry are really afraid of getting into trouble, even adults and people with important jobs. So when you meet someone who acts like a bully, remember that this person is really just afraid. If you get angry back at the person, you'll just add to their fear. You can heal away anger with your thoughts of love. See the goodness in everybody, including yourself. Know that everyone really wants to be happy. No one likes to be a bully, and no one enjoys being angry. Bullies and angry people are very lonely because their anger pushes other people away from them. So you can help by being kind to such people. You'll also want to be kind to yourself and listen to your inner voice, which tells you how to stay safe. Call upon angels, especially Archangel Michael, to protect you if you ever feel afraid. And love is your best protector, because your inner voice helps you to know the love that's within every person. It will keep you strong no matter what. It's nice, the Divine Masculine's feeling this love here. Has it come so naturally to you, Divine Feminine? Well, the next card is one step at a time. You so want to go on the table, don't you? I know, I can feel you itching, Jasper, just to get up there. Let's get a journey of love. Love, love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please. What's going on here? The light field, the cloak. Love me do. Love me do. Right, okay, we're having a look into the mind, our thoughts, which do affect our feelings. Jasper. Good boy. Do you want some more room? I can give you a little bit more room. Okay. The spiral dance of the goddess. So having you spinning around, I felt the divine masculine kind of, it's like off he goes with his plans, and then he finds that he's kind of diverted back again. Hits this wall because he's not dealing with his fear, his greatest fear, and that's opening up to the divine feminine. And like coming across as being serious. Although I feel like because it's easy, the divine masculine's envious of this with the divine feminine. It's easy. It's like it's not a joke. Divine feminine, we know it's not a joke, but you will see the humour in it. So divine feminine, just be a bit tactful, because it may be easy for you, but not for some. So let's have a look at the spiral dance of the goddess. I don't even... Okay. It looks like you just want to kiss, Jasper. Okay. From a point of light unfolding, we become a soul, then incarnate into a sacred body, and our lives become a work of divine art, a speck of heavenly presence manifesting itself through dimensions of time and space and into a life on earth made manifest. The extraordinary fact of your existence is a divine happening. As though the light of the moon is dancing not only upon the water, but inside of it, your ancient light is dipping into the mud of the earth. This is how the soul becomes a divine human in the making. As you sense yourself moving and shifting from light to dark and back again, from knowing to unknowing, you are weaving your consciousness, your divinity, into sacred expression, manifesting your soul essence into the form of your life. Threading the light through the darkness without even realising you are doing it, you are gently impregnating the matter of your body, of your life, with light. Your body and your life become luminous, radiant, and you assist others even just through your presence. It sounds wonderful, and it is, yet it is not always an easy path. As the light travels through darkness, pain and suffering can arise in waves. Best to be present to it, trust that it is not a permanent condition, and wait for the spiral to twist from dark to light again, always moving closer and closer to the purity of the centre and expanding outward eternally, as though you are being inhaled by the divine, filling cosmic lungs as they reach far and wide, taking in all of life. Interesting. Oh look, the toy store stayed alight. How awesome. Christmas is back on. We've got the snow, we've got our toy store. Okay, it's all lit up. And that's what I felt like with the breath when it said about inhaling. Okay. As though you are being inhaled by the divine, filling cosmic lungs as they reach far and wide, taking in all of life. The message of this oracle to you is that you are growing. You are bringing more of your light into form. You may be meeting obstacles in yourself and in the world, but this is because you are bringing through the light. If there were nothing happening, there would be no obstacle. Bless them as signs that you are proceeding and empower them no more. You shall be. All else is just divine timing. I felt about the divine masculine seeing the signs here. Feels like he keeps being taken back to have a look at. He's missing the point. Okay, so what's the point? And it's pointing towards the light. The poem. And then we have finished for the mind space. The inner movement in expressive flow, an outward breath of dance and light, becoming one, becoming free. Okay, Jasper's gone for a drink. Was you a thirsty boy? I can hear you. It's like lapping it up. Dehydrated. Okay. I feel like the Divine Masculine would really love to just have a sip from the sacred waters. See what it tastes like. He's flirting with the idea. I can see here, I am open to possibilities. We can get one of these cards. You can take that one. I love life and life loves me. I am connected to my body. Oh, and we got another one. Okay. And I nurture my body with healthy food, clean water, sacred water, exercise, relaxation, and connection with nature. It spoke about the earth, didn't it? I can't remember the words, but did it speak about the mud of the earth? Okay, let's have a look into what's going on in the heart. I can see happily ever after. Anyway. In the heart is the star. That would be that happily ever after. I felt like you could not just feel it, but it's a knowing that all your wishes are going to come true. You're the star. Justice is here. You're going to be shown this now. It's like being shown your stardom. I was seeing like the kind of star, Christmas star. Need to follow the Christmas star. Follow, not charge after it, because the Knight of Swords just flipped itself. So, okay. You need to follow, not charge. Who are you charging? Follow the Christmas star. Follow the star. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright. Get the idea? Okay. So we have the star, we have justice, so it's the right time. And not to be too hasty, you need to follow it. So it's a process that you can't hurry along. You can't hurry, love, no, you just have to wait. She said, love don't come easy. What's it a game of? It's a game of give and take, give or take. Divine Masculine, you need to have a look at your giving and receiving. Okay. Balance out your scales when it comes to the star. The Sword of Resurrection, I feel like this is your energy. You're resurrecting the connection. Justice is here, you're balancing out the scales. You can't hurry love. It's about giving and... It's not even give and take, it's like giving and receiving. But seeing as it's kind of like, it's a game of give and take, you might have been doing too much taking. So look at the Channel of Love cards. That's what your heart's telling you. Mr. Fix-It. So that is the Knight of Swords. He's here. You need to fix this, Divine Masculine. Not too hasty about it. I feel like it's your temper, your frustration. So I felt like a bit of a blaming game coming through about charging in and charging the Divine Feminine with what? Blame. So I feel this is about you taking responsibility for your part that you played, okay, and the Divine Feminine will take responsibility for her part that she played, and there's no blaming. You're both as good and as naughty and bad as each other. So, Mr. Fix-It, easy to want to point out what others done, when really you just need to be focusing upon what you done and your own behaviour and how you can rectify that going forward. Regardless of anyone else's behaviour, you're in control of your own thoughts and your own vibrational alignment. There are hidden secrets here. And that can't feel good. It's the moon energy. So authenticity is coming out. This is the energy of when the Divine Masculine was kind of saying, I'm envious. It's not so easy to be, you know, so open. And that's because you're hiding stuff. You're not authentic. When you have nothing to hide, then you can talk about any topic. And it's all up for discussion. So that's why the Divine Feminine is kind of like finding this now easier, because she's cleared through her karma, all the hidden secrets. And then you have the student, and you're still learning, one step at a time. And you will be sent back, keep being sent back until you learn the lesson. You can't bypass it. You can struggle, and you can continue to live in it if you don't get the point. It's like it's the power point. 18. Is it something about going back to when you were 18? Your behaviour then. That may have something to do with explaining why you behave or have behaved the way that you have in the past. I mean, you can stop that at any moment and just say, I'm not that person anymore. You know, I refuse to behave like that. And so hidden secrets and the students. So, okay, student. This must have been something to do with your educational days. But there's something that you need to fix. And I feel like it's a block. If you've got stardom here at the age of 18, it's like it's time to reclaim that. Hidden secrets. Let's have a look at these cards. 69. So it's all clicking into place now. That is the yin yang. That's about balancing out your scales here. Becoming whole. And treat. You're in for a treat. You will be once you clear this trauma. That's what it is. It feels like it's trauma somewhere. And you need to retrace your steps and see where did it originate from, the root of the issue, and then you need to pull them up. Okay. These are in reverse. Relocation. Relocation. This is about not changing, like. So I feel like you move on to something else, and then it's like it's a bit like when people go through maybe a traumatic time in their life, and they think that by actually moving location or changing like their environment, because they blame the environment, and then you move, but you just take all the shit with you because it was you that needed to change. The issue wasn't everyone else, it was you, and that's your point of attraction, what you'll be attracting. So I feel like it was this when you relocated somewhere maybe, but there's definitely some trauma that needs to have a look at. Relocation. And then you have Oracle in reverse. I want to say that that's about not seeing the signs, but now you can see. We all see that. That's the lesson of it. You can't wish that you could go back, otherwise you wouldn't have learnt the lesson. The lesson was valuable. So this is about going back and kind of going, why didn't I see that? You will get to the point where all your past, you will be able to explain it and understand why everything happened the way that it did. Okay, and you are my sunshine. So why didn't you see? It's like you didn't see the sunshine that was right there for you. And I feel like this is about past energy, because we have about clicking into place. it feels a bit like regret. You know, when you kind of say to someone, oh, if only I knew back then, or if we had met each other, you know, when we were younger, why didn't, you know, you see it, why didn't it click? You wasn't even mentally capable of comprehending the situation back then. It's like you had to prepare for it, and it feels like you are prepared now. So relocation in reverse, oracle in reverse, and you are my sunshine. This is about learning hidden secrets and now needing to fix it to bring justice in. Let's have a look at our emotions cards. Hopeful, excited, excited. Having a drink already? Is it just those two there? Hopeful and excited. It's nice when you know what you're wanting to do and you're confident, nervous. If you're nervous, it's kind of all your nerve endings are like whoop, electrified. So you're excited, hopeful, you've got nerves. That's good. That's a good sign. It means something. And let's have a look at this. Overjoyed. Try not to be too overjoyed. It can run away with you. Is that all it is? Okay. All right. Overjoyed in reverse. Joy being the divine feminine, being overjoyed, that will come. That will come. Let's look what the magical unicorns. Remember, this is a heart space. So you're knowing that you're actually wanting to go after your star, your inspiration. You've learned a lot. Happy surprise. Something very good is about to happen, and that's what you can feel in your heart. It's like it's the divine masculine. He's like, I'm not going to get too overjoyed, not just yet. Okay, I'm hopeful, I'm excited, got the nerves. And breathe. Where's the book? Happy surprise. Okay. Something very good is about to happen. It's that unicorn here. From the card Love Heals Fear. Look, that could look a bit like a unicorn. If you take the horn off. Okay, horn. Now that's either about charging in because, like, you know, you just want to be all over the divine feminine. When I said, you know, it will come. That satisfaction, it will come. So I felt like that just needed to be tamed. What else was I going to say there? I'm not sure. You're in for a treat. We know. Everything clicks into place. Look, in for a 69er. Okay. You're in for a treat, as you'll soon have a very happy surprise. Don't try to guess what will happen. Okay. Or it won't be a surprise. And this is very much about the case. It's like, that's why I believe the divine feminine has been kind of pulled out a little bit, because it has to be a surprise. Divine feminine, it's like you've kind of detached. It's like, oh, what will be, you know. It's like you're not putting all of your hopes on this outcome. And there has to be the element of surprise from the masculines. The masculines actually putting in the effort and not charging, but following their guidance, that guiding star, and claiming what they know is rightfully meant for them. And how do you know when something's rightfully meant for you? You would have experienced everything that wasn't right. Okay. So, contrast. It's a blessing. Through contrast, you'll find your clarity. You're in for a treat, as you'll soon have a very happy surprise. Don't try to guess what will happen, or it won't be a surprise. Instead, just feel excited and joyous. Joyous, not overjoyed, okay? Joyous. Stay in that nice, excited energy here. Overjoyed? Well, hopeful and exciting. Happy surprises come in many forms, and you just need to notice them. The surprise may be a gift that you receive or a favour someone does for you. It might come as an unexpected kindness, a fresh opportunity, something valuable that you find, or some good news. This card also means that your dreams are coming true. Although they may seem, it doesn't say that, Lucy. Although they may happen in different ways than you expect, still, you'll be pleased. All of these surprises are gifts of love. The more you notice them and say thank you, remember your please and thank yous. The more you notice them and say thank you, the more gifts you'll continue to receive. Have faith, because the world really does love to give to you. The world loves it when you're happy. Beautiful. Journey of love. Snow is falling all around me. We've got contemplation and the blood dance. So the heart is contemplating. It's card number 69. It's in the book. Okay. Should I let myself have this treat or not? 69. Contemplation. Within you, there is a question arising. When you get the question right, the answer will be self-evident. And I felt like, Divine Masculine, you're missing a point. You're not asking the right question. You really need to ask where all this stems from. Okay. Within you, there is a question arising. When you get the question right, the answer will be self-evident. But you have to plunge your consciousness deep within to find the right question, to articulate it clearly, and understand what it is that you are really asking. That question within you is actually a divine gift of awakening. It is your future awakened self waiting to be found and calling to you too. Let the question arise through dreams, dance, meditation, sleep, yoga, time in nature, swimming in the ocean, bathing in an aromatherapy bath, or receiving a hot stone massage. The question holds within it the next unfolding petal of the lotus of your being. This oracle brings you an invitation to enter into the mystery of your life and your being, and to allow the biggest question you can summon to emerge from your heart and be expressed through love. Your question may emerge as clear and shining, or soft and yielding, a question with no words, only feeling. Whatever truth emerges, let that be your contemplation. In response to that question, the next step forward will unfold before you, revealed in perfect clarity and perfect timing. This oracle brings you a message from your own divine nature. Come sit with me and breathe. I want to ask you something. I want you to ask me something. Together, there is a conversation that we are to have now, and there will be beautiful accord between us that overflows in all of your relationships, bringing more understanding and peace. That's beautiful, isn't it? I want to ask you something. I want you to ask me something. Together, there is a conversation that we are to have now. And there will be beautiful accord between us that overflows into all of your relationships, bringing more understanding and peace. It's the poem. Patterns break through the night in beams of light awakening. Memories of walking on sand, moments, waves replace, waiting for another passerby. Reflections, time to look outward in, to find those hidden spaces, residing alone, waiting for a twin soul, waiting for myself. Heaven's next. Heaven must be missing an angel. 42. The blood dance. Missing an angel, child of joy. Okay, he's missing his angel, the divine feminine. She's a child of joy. She's so joyous. It's snowing, if I hadn't told you. The blood dance, and we're still on the heart area here. What the heart's feeling. The heart craves life, and the blood responds. In relationship to each other, life happens. The desire and the action, the movement of cycles, drawing in and letting go, rushing to the centre and pushing far away to the extremities. It is the cycle of relationship, dancing between self and other, into oneness and into individuality. So it is with human beings in relationship with each other, and with human beings and the divine essence. Sometimes the heart of God feels so close, it's as though our own inner passion is the very blood rushing through it. Then we journey far, bringing our nourishment to where it is needed, to those who are cold and lonely, to the farthest reaches of our own dark self, that we may, if very brave, dare to love completely. Though we can be lonely for the warmth of the centre then, craving that feeling of being at home, soon enough we are called back to the core of the divine heart, and the cycle continues. Remember that you are always in this dance of life. You are never apart from the divine. It is just that sometimes, in our natural flow, it is easier to feel that divine presence than other times, yet you are always the blood, connected to the heart. This oracle brings you confirmation that you are connected to the divine source, to all that is. If you are experiencing a phase of feeling cut off from yourself, from your body, from another, or from the divine, even from your own feelings, spiritual connection, or intuition, be reassured that this is temporary and part of the cycle of life itself. Soon all connections shall return, with even greater warmth and nourishment, welcoming you home again with great love. If you feel you have been journeying in life and feel that you have lost your way, do not trouble yourself, precious soul. You are never far from the divine heart and will always be called home. Okay, here's the poem. Love's language speaks like sound of falling leaves, caressing wind to bear aroma sweet. You ask if I can love in measure true, and give emotions weight, the scales due. Each tear releases more than words can say, expressing all my heart wants to convey. It's very emotional here. So it's like you ask if I can love in measure true, and give emotions weight, the scales due. That's what you're asking. Oh, I feel like that's what the divine's asking. It's like there is no words, but there's definitely tears. Each tear releases more than words can say, expressing all my heart wants to convey. Where there is a conversation that needs to be had. So let's have a look at what's going on in the physical, or what the plans are. What are you thinking about doing in the physical? Happy surprise! Going to surprise her. I'm sure she'll be overjoyed. Okay. Let's do this physical space. Do you want to build a snowman? Okay, physical. It's all there. We start with the Death card, transformation. That's a good sign, isn't it? Spiritual transformation. Okay, I want to say when you're going through it, but I feel that this is coming to its completion. Okay. Here you are. It's nice. Look how it's all backing you up. You're feeling worthy. You're going after your worth. Okay, feels like you've got some supporters here in the background. So you're feeling very victorious. You're coated in love. Are you though? We've got the Emperor who's having a look at this. This is your option, really, Divine Masculine. You can screw your face up and you can squeeze your stress ball, but you're going to keep hitting that wall, okay? And you need to find the cause of it. The Hierophant's here, so under divine direction, you need to bring yourself back into balance. Okay. I felt like you were Tweedledee and Tweedledum off of Alice in Wonderland. Like joking around, a bit clowning around. It feels like, no, it's actually time to take this quite serious here. But not so serious that it actually stresses you out and you don't know what to do. There you are, taking that leap of faith, the Fool energy. Wow. A lot of major arcanas, and then there's you claiming your own worth. The leap of faith, and you're down. So when I did say, you know, it's kind of like your only option, it is. This means that you can't continue to do things the way that you once did them. You're not finding the solution that your soul's seeking. Your soul is seeking a solution. Okay. So in the physical here, can I hold up all 6 cards? Sure you can. I'm sure you can. Okay. So we start with the Death. You go in again, okay, claim your worth, reclaim your worth. You got the Emperor energy. I've covered up his stress ball here, and I've covered up one of the characters as well, who's talking to the Hierophant. Looks like you're getting the go-ahead. Looking at the corner of your eyes about, do I allow myself this? And it's like, take that leap of faith, because this is dismal. This will put you into an early grave. And it's kind of like so it feels like the divine has put you through your death process, your spiritual transformation that can occur this lifetime. You don't have to die to go through this. So I feel like learn the lessons, and you're on a new path. Okay. Channel of Love cards. The Emperor here is so much about you having to take back control of your life. It's like, you can do this. Leap of faith. Things need to change. Which means you need to change. You need to change your approach and your perception. Secret Agent here. That snow, it looks lovely. It's really coming down thick. It's actually laying out there. I didn't think it would lay. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Oh dear. I feel like actually getting up, going out there. I can do that. Do you want to go and see the snow? Well, I can't take you with me, but I can take my phone and go, and I might just go out in the snow for a bit. Okay. I'm sure you'll be fine. I won't be too long. It's cold out there. I'm going to go and get us some snow. See if I can get some on my jumper. I've got my slippers on. That's fine. That's fine. We're just dealing with snow. Snow, snow, snow. How can I not? That's oh man, that's lovely. Okay, I'll be back. Snow? Oh dear. I've only got you some snow. Oh, I nearly slipped. I got you snow. Snow, snow, snow. Done your little video.
It is beautiful. Oh, it's crunchy. Look. Snow, snow, snow. Got it on my nose and everything. Oh my goodness, this is it's crunchy. Oh, my slippers don't look very white.
I just nearly slept. Snowing. Exciting. Okay. Yeah, it is enough, Lucy. I got got snow. Collected snow. Oh, look. Still a little bit there for you. Okay. Oh, secret agent. Oh, it's cold out there. Oh, okay. Oh, let's warm up. Secret agent. So you've been doing a lot undercover. You've been doing a lot of research. Scoping out the area. Any snow? This is in the physical. So secret agent. It's 10:10. Wrapping up those old cycles so we can go into a new beginning. Okay, well, let's have a look at what this new beginning is. Oh, we know without knowing, it is on there. You just have to trust. Knowing without knowing. Mr. Casanova. The Nova, well, obviously it's taken to a supernova, but it was like, I know her. Nova. Casanova. Tradition. So that's a hierophant again. How am I meant to... Mr. Casanova. It's like sweeping you off with your feet. You know him without knowing, so he knows what he's needing to do. Mr. Casanova's a romantic, passionate, excited, not scared. And then we have tradition. Secret agent, and then got two cards here. Happily ever after. Mr. Know-it-all. King of Swords. And through the veil of illusion. Awesome. We can just leave it with the divine masculines there and the divine. But, okay. Random cards. Let's get this reading wrapped up. We have reach out. Reach out. I'll be there. I feel that's for the divine masculines to reach out. Reach out, you've been told with an exclamation mark. Say you're sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Say that you're in love. Okay. And say that I adore you. Look, I'm sorry. I'm in love with you. I adore you. You're my best friend. Yeah. Just a few simple phrases. Lucy, they're not that simple to say. Are they not? I'm sorry. I was in love and it made me behave. And I adore you. And you're my best friend. Whew. Dragon. Dragon. Why is there a dragon here? Dragon. Hard. Joke. Easy. It's like this fiery breath of the dragon. Okay. Let's see what the unicorns would like to say about the physical space. Laughter. I did feel like it was like, Lucy, it's not that easy. It is. It is that easy. Once you get over your fear. And not just that, get over yourself. The past you. Okay. Laughter. Just need a good laugh. And it says that. You need a good laugh. And it feels like the energy will be so relaxed and lighter and just more pleasing once this conversation's been had. You've been so serious lately that you're feeling stressed. It's time to lighten up and see the humour in the situation. There's always something to laugh about. Think about it for a moment. What part of your life is like a movie? What parts are funny? Laughing with love is very healing. Sometimes the best way to heal a situation is to step away from it. Can you read a funny book or watch a comedy on TV? Can you get together with friends and tell silly jokes? It feels so good to laugh hard, especially with loved ones. This card asks you to see the humour within each situation and not take life so seriously. You can ease your own stress and that of others with humour and laughter. Learn to feel joy no matter what's happening around you. Laughter and joy are magical because they bring happy situations into your life. Everybody needs a laughing place to go ho ho. Take your frown, turn it upside down, and you'll find yours. I know, ho, ho. Boy, am I in luck. I think about that laughing place. Oh, yuck, 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 yuck. Don't be yucky. Laughing place, not a yucky place. Okay. We have Earth Angel and Guardian of the Soul family. And this is in the physical. How long have we been on for? 55:11. Awesome. 54 we're going to. Page number 54. Earth Angel. Say you'll be mine. Okay. You have to ask her, don't you? You've got to ask the Earth Angel if she'll be yours. Okay. Well, we get a poem to start with. And one to end on. Lucky us. Earth Angel. It's that moon again here. Okay. Earth Angel, you carry the world in your robes and heaven in your hair. You bring me a special gift now, responding to my prayer. Though sometimes I may feel that I am struggling, like to talk. I do apologise. Toy store's still open, which is good though. Okay. Earth Angel. Can we get the words out? I'll try. Earth Angel, you carry the world in your robes and heaven in your hair. You bring me a special gift now. Snow. Responding to my prayer. Though sometimes I may feel that I am struggling or alone, you come to me now and carry me into my heart, and you bring me home. Even from the darkest depths, I rise up to meet your light. I cannot be separated from the divine. I cannot be separated from the light. This oracle brings a message of divine guidance. You have an angel with you, watching over you and assisting you in response to your heart's call for help, love and protection for you and your beloveds. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Keep praying each day from your heart and know you are safely carried on the journey of love. If you have been worrying about a loved one, know that this protection extends to them as well. You are asked to pray more and worry less, allowing love to be. Thank you for walking with me. Before you climbed up here, I was afraid. I had risked everything by holding out my hand. And now, as I share your joy and excitement at being a friend, I realise I may have to run to catch up with you. And that's what the Divine Masculine is realising. You may have to run to catch up with you. But run he will. Walk this way. Okay. Talk this way. Just give me a kiss. Is that from DMC? Let's go to the Guardian of the Soul family. 26. Why am I singing now? Roll out the barrel. Felt like a barrel of rum. It's just so awesome. Look at the snow out there. It's just amazing. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. He's out today. Oh, that's a film that I watched yesterday. About the Guardians. Not Guardians of the Galaxy. The Guardians with the Easter Bunny and Father Christmas. And the Tooth Fairy. Who else was there? Sandman. I'm missing someone, aren't I? Oh, yeah, Jack Frost. Okay. You're being drawn to kindred spirits in this physical world by loving guardians in the spiritual worlds. If you feel you are leaving relationships behind, do not be afraid. The space that such courageous action creates is sometimes necessary in order to have room for the new to enter your sphere of consciousness. You may also feel that somehow a relationship that seemed to be held back from you is now becoming available to you. There is a great soul love calling you into more intimate connection now. It is sanctioned by the divine. It is a karmic destiny to fulfill. There is love that you are to experience in connection with particular souls, predetermined by the divine plan. If you are struggling to feel the soul presence, if you are struggling to feel the soul purpose in your current relationships, take heart, for you are being helped by divine guardians who understand and support the sacred purpose of your relationships. Be open to current relationships healing, whether that means improved communication and enriched experience, or the realisation that you have travelled as far as you can together. And know that new relationships are going to be an important aspect of your spiritual destiny being fulfilled. Trust in the divine timing of your life and open your heart to the guardians who help you with unconditional love now. The guidance of this oracle for you is that relationship healing is taking place, in present relationships unfolding, in attracting the right relationships for your future growth, and in leaving behind relationships of the past with a peaceful heart. Be gentle with your heart, beloved. All is well. Okay, let's end with this poem. When I open my heart, you cover me with a blanket of love and warm the silence with your caress. Words unspoken say it all, as we become more than we are alone. Guys, have yourself a fantastic day. Enjoy the snow if it's come your way, and I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.